Don't do this if you want to grow your hair. So guys, in this video I want to give you my advice and my opinion on what you should not do and what you should do if you want to grow your hair. And it is based on my own experience, so it doesn't mean that what works for me will work for you. So it is just a tip and an advice that I want to share with you guys. So tip number one, if you want to grow your hair, is to focusing on the health on your hair first before you want to see a length, because there are many people who are focusing on the length and forget the health of the hair. People like me, I was too focusing on growing my hair back. So when I was on my hair journey, which I'm still in my hair journey, but before my hair was healthy and long, I really didn't see the value of my hair until I damaged it, and then I had to cut it, and then I wanted it to grow back. So I was focusing on getting it back to the length that I was used to, and I was neglecting the health of my hair. Of course I wanted it to be healthy, but I didn't know that I didn't realize that I was focusing more on the health. So I was always like buying way too much product to like put on my hair, and I was also watching a lot of YouTube video from YouTuber who already has like very good length, and I wanted to achieve the same length. So I was doing exactly the way they did, like the way they tweak the hair. And that is for tip number two. Never try to do the same thing as you see other people doing on their hair and try to do the same thing on your hair. It might work, but 9 of the 10 times your hair don't like it. So try not to compare your hair with other people's hair, and try and want your hair to look the same way as the hair look like, because trust me, your hair don't really like it. Like, it's the same thing. You can compare it when your parents are comparing you to your older sister or your younger sister of your brother, and you're like, I am me, I am not them. So it is the same way you need to treat your hair. Treat your hair like your hair is, and don't treat your hair like somebody else's hair. And that is what we all are caught in doing it. Like me myself, when I was on my hair journey, I was like searching for a lot. I watched a lot of YouTube video from girls who were relaxed, and I was just like trying to find any good tip, and I saw many of them. There was so much video that I watched, and different type of YouTuber, the way they treated their hair, the product they use it was so much. And yes, and then you just see the hair, you like it automatically, and you want your hair to look like that. It is something that goes automatically. It is very hard to just like stop your thought and say like, hold up, I need to stop right there. You just, it's something that you see, you like it, and you want to achieve the same type of length, I guess. So that was tip number two. Don't like see other people see other people hair and see the way they treat your hair and the product they use on the hair, and go and buy the same product to use on your hair. Like, it's the same thing. This is what I did. I bought so many products. I spent a lot of money on hair products. You don't even want to know how much. And I was trying all those hair products on my hair, and it didn't work. I was just buying the same hair product like that I saw on one of the YouTubers, and try it on my hair. The one said it is the best product, it is a better product, this product do this, the product do that, and I was just keeping trying it, and my hair just didn't like it. And at a certain point I was like, oh my god, my hair is so complicated right now. when my hair was not really complicated. I just didn't understand my hair. I was still focusing on fixing my hair the way other people fix their hair, and not listening to what my hair needs to fix, to repair. Like, completely neglected that idea. So that is tip number 3. Don't go and buy product that you see other people use. Yes, you can go and try it, like buy one and try it, but I was buying the entire line, and then I was there with all those brands and that I tried and it didn't work, and I stuck with that. It is so much waste of money. Try not to not to use too much product on one time, or to overbuy it. See this and see that and go and buy it. Somebody tell you, you go and buy it. Just take a moment, write those products down, go on the internet, search what the product does, and go to your beauty supply store. Take your time, read the product, see what the product does, and let it go back home, let it sink in. Like me, I was seeing on the television or on the internet, whatever. I went straight to the store, I bought it, and then I come home, I read, I like, oh, like, don't be too, like, be patient with the process. I was impatient. I was like too impulse. I was going and buy it and use it, and I was not listening to my hair. Tip number 4, try to get to know your hair, understand your hair. See first what your hair needs. Like, what are the sign that your hair is giving you. Does it look dry? I mean, you have to use your eyes and your finger. That is the thing that you can feel, and your eye is there for you to see how your hair looks like, because you can see with your bare eyes that your hair looks dry, and you can feel with your hands that your hair feels kind of funny. If your hair feels good in your hands, you will know everything is good. But that process is when you get to know your hair, and you get to see the difference in how your hair feel before and how your hair feel after. And so the other tips I also want to give you from tip number 4 is like, just do your research on the internet. Like, if you see that your hair is breaking a lot, just search like, what are the reasons why hair breaks, like things like that. You're gonna see so many things, and of course there will be a lot of information, but again, try to take all the information and sit down and really think like, what did I do to my hair? Like, think about when your hair, like before your hair was damaged, the thing that you done to your hair, that you did to your hair. Like, there is a huge difference on how your hair looks before it got damaged and how it looks after. So you just need to think like, what you did before that was good. What did you do before that was good to your hair? Like, before your hair got damaged, what were you doing? What are the things that you did to your hair, the product you put on your hair to keep it healthy that time? And what are the things you are doing now that you feel like your hair doesn't react to it? And sometimes you might do the same thing, but at the stage that your hair is, that same thing won't help, because your hair needs something else at that moment. It needs another treatment, it needs more moisture, it needs this, it needs that. So that's why you need to find out for yourself. It really took me like more than a year to really realize that I need to treat my hair differently. I should not compare my hair with other people. My hair is my hair, and I need to do what my hair asks me to do, because it's not the way I want. Most of the time we want our hair to look like we want it to look, but our hair don't want to look like we want it to look. Unfortunately, our hair want to look like our hair. It want us to be treated like our hair and not like the hair of somebody else. And also something that is a huge difference in For example, if I use a product, I am so happy with it because it works for my hair. It really treats my hair good. That doesn't mean that same product will treat your hair good, like will help your hair, will moisturize your hair. It can be, before you know, that product, that same product that I use that works good for my hair, definitely don't work with your hair. It only like bring a lot of drama to your hair. So that means you just need to leave that product. And it doesn't mean that that product is a bad product. It really doesn't mean that. It's just that it doesn't fit with your hair. Your hair don't like it. Period. So tip number 5. Am I on tip number 5? I don't even know. But I think I'm tip number 5. Don't wash your hair too many often. When my hair was really damaged in the beginning of the process, I wash my hair every week, and I think that also caused a lot of dryness to my hair because I wanted to be resistant with the treatment. I wanted to give my hair like the treatment that is needed every time so it gets stronger and healthier. But I didn't realize that by washing it too many, like every week, it was only drying out my hair, because the type of hair we have, like kinky 4C hair, I am relaxed. I should not wash my hair too many often, and once a week is not too many often, but for my hair type is a little bit too much. So I changed it to at least once every 2 weeks. But now I put my hair in protective style, and if I wash my hair, then it will be once in 3 weeks or once a month. So that works perfectly for my hair, and I always keep my hair in protective style, and that really helped me to grow my hair also. Not that protective style can always be the right thing or good to your hair, but 9 of the 10 times is the best way to just keep your hair, like to not like over processing your hair, so that your hair can grow. And there is something you have to know, that your hair will break no matter what you're doing. If you're doing the right thing, it will break, because every human being lose hair from 50 to 100 pieces of hair each day. So each day you're combing your hair, or I don't know what you're doing with your hair will break eventually. Your hair will shed. It is normal. But when it is over shedding, then you need to ask yourself, what is going on? What is the sign that my hair is trying to give me? So don't be afraid of losing hair. I remember I was always mad when I comb my hair and there was like breakage and shedding and this and that. I thought like there was something wrong with my hair, when it was totally normal. Especially when I am a relaxer, it is completely normal. Also, girls that are natural have also a lot of shedding. And if you have long hair, you lose 100 pieces, it will look like 200 pieces because the hair is just long. If your hair was short, 100 pieces would be like tiny, you know. So it is normal that you lose some hair, and it is normal that in periods, in seasons like winter, you lose more hair than in seasons like summer. And in the summer you can also lose more hair because it is too hot, your hair will dry out, or in the summer it is too cold, your hair will dry out. It is just the hair type we have, and it's just the way we have to deal with it. We just need to be how do you say that, resistant to keep up with the moisture. You just need to have these how do you call it, discipline on continuing doing what you do. And sometimes you can be lazy. That is totally normal. Laziness is normal. You should be lazy once in your lifetime, or I don't know how many times, but it's totally normal. And yes, protective style is one of the best thing you can do to keep your hair moisturized and keep your hair away from overprocessing it. So I hope I didn't forget anything. Before I talk too much, so I don't know if I have put everything on it, so let me check my note. I've talked about focusing on health instead of length. Don't compare your hair to other people's hairs. Don't compare your hair with other people's hair. Anyway, you understand what I mean. Do not overbuying too much product without knowing if that will work with your hair. And don't wash your hair too many often. I also discussed that. And use protective style. I also say that. And try to listen to your hair. Yes. So the most important thing, I think, for my own experience, is to try to understand your hair, to try to see like what type of hair you have and how you can treat it. And with what type of hair you have, I mean, would you have low porosity or high porosity hair? Do you have thin hair or thick hair or elastic hair? Yeah, you know, if you already know those type of things, you will find out what works best for your hair. And there's nothing wrong with looking at videos to like gain ideas and gain knowledge. I watch a lot of video and I'm so happy that I watched them. But if my hair didn't break or if I didn't damage my hair, I wouldn't be here. So everything in life happened for a reason. So I am happy that I damaged my hair so that I could gain that much knowledge that I have now about hair. But still, I don't know everything about hair. I'm really trying. Your hair is not difficult. Don't treat your hair as difficult. I know how it can be frustrating when you do everything you can, you like spend money on products just to give it to your hair and your hair just don't react well to it. I know how frustrating that can be. But one advice I want to give you is be patient, and be patient. It's not easy, but it will eventually work out one day. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful and I hope I gave you helpful tip. If you have a tip for me, please comment below and I hope to see you on the next video. If you are not a subscriber yet, please make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and please turn on your notification bell. Also to all my subscribers, because I feel like not all of you are watching my video. Turn on your notification bell so you get noticed every time Vanessa upload a new video. Okay, someone come to the fam. So guys, thank you very much for watching and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye.